Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida. One of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Folks, welcome to Orlando, Florida. One of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here on the campus of UCF, this crowd is ready to go to work in support of the Knights. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Now play number 9 on this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. The quarterback making some changes at the line. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Knights line up with a first and goal. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. and he scores. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Pick up at 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploit.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He hands it off from the gun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. The offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And here comes a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And this one is caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling and great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your UCF Dynasty will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain at the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, UCF.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. Ahead. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And looking for a big play here. Catch made way down to the 25. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his...
He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Texas 21, UCF 14.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner.
14, and your UCF Knights will take over 1st and 10.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The quarterback escapes the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires this one deep middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And they will trot out the field goal team here. is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. That onside kick does not work. It bounces out of bounds, and that, of course, would be a penalty. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
UCF 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 15. Set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Longhorns offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Ball handed to the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Not making it. It's 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. As the 1st down is still going. And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And with no nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Second down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Brings up second down.
So second and 10 after the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas 31, UCF 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Knights will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
And they'll take